Can we go ahead and get started, even though it's not quite 4 o'clock up there? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call the meeting to order at 4 o'clock on January 23rd, 2025. This is the Town of Parker Board of Adjustment and Appeals, and we'll begin with the roll call of the board.
Chairman Marshall,
Here.
Vice Chair Hartmitz,
Present via Zoom.
Member Thorne,
Here.
Member Lopresti,
Here.
Member Robinson.
Here. Thank you. We're going to call to order the public hearing, and today's docket is BOA 01-2025, Block 115, Lot 5 and 6, APN number 311-20-031. The address is 1300 9th Street, and the zoning is office transitional. The request is for a 0 setback from the required 5-foot rear property line setback on the 9th Street in order to build a 28 by 75-foot shop. The applicants are Martha Maison and Luis Alonso. They're requesting the setback reduction in order to leave 6 feet from their house to the shop. This time we would ask for staff report. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. So the applicants have asked for, or proposed to build a shop at the above referenced parcel. Proposed construction plan for the northwest side of the existing dwelling. The above referenced parcel is located within the town of Parker. The lot is generally located on the west side of the Mojave Avenue and 9th Street. The lot is a single parcel double lot, 100 by 150. The town of Parker's general plan design the land use as office transitional. The 2005 adopted zoning ordinance identifies the lot within this parcel to be zoned residential. The property is bound by that doesn't make sense, surrounded by mixed use of residential and office transitional. The review team, Public Works, had no objections, joint venture had no objections, and Southwest Gas had no objections to this. Findings required for approval: the permitting use in office transitional, primarily single-family and/or two-family residence dwelling units. The intent of the district is to preserve and encourage the development of a variety of attached and detached housing units while maintaining a small-scale neighborhood feel. Maximum lot coverage of structures is 70%. Side and rear setbacks must be no less than 5 feet, and the front setback must be no less than 20 feet. Setbacks have a number of purposes. They provide uniform to the neighborhood and determine relationships between structures. Setbacks allow for a measure of privacy between neighbors, provided space for light and air circulation, distance between neighbors to mitigate noise and odors. Setbacks also encourage the adequate room available for emergency services and utility workers to access properties as needed. Variances may be granted when circumstances of the property, such as the size, shape, or location, prevent adequate use of the property, or the restriction applied for the zoning ordinance will divert such properties or privileges afforded to other property owners. Adjacent properties with similar developments meet established setback requirement. No apparent hardship has been determined in the reference of this variance application.
Thank you.
Open for any questions that you may have.
Any questions from the board about the staff report? No? At this time, we would ask if anyone from the public wants to address the board regarding the project. Or does anyone on the board have any questions for the builder is here?
Yeah. So he wants to do 2 garage doors. That's why the 28-foot width, but he can't get the 28-foot width without pushing it too close to the house. So that's why he was trying to get the 0 lot line. And we realized it'd have to be like double 5/8 drywall, so it has a 2-hour fire rating and that, so. Other than that, I don't think you have any other neighbors complaining.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Where, regards to this, are the double doors going? Are they gonna be facing the alley?
No, they're gonna be facing the street. I don't remember what the cross street is to 9th.
Hobby.
Hobby.
Yeah, the 2 double doors would be facing Mojave.
I have a question. What's the setback on the apartments next door? Are we gonna have enough room between the garage and the apartments next door?
It's 6 feet.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it is.
No,
mean-
because, okay, so
From
if this is
the
Mojave-
property
think-
line
The building,
to the apartments?
6 feet. I personally measured it.
Okay, that's it.
And on
Okay,
the
and-
Mojave
and-
side, go ahead, Carl.
And the garage is going to be to 0 on the lot line on this property?
Correct.
Okay.
So is he saying this is Mojave here?
This is Mojave Street.
Okay, it's up here, so
Yeah.
they're saying
And
the
this
doors,
is the
so the
alley.
doors are going here.
That's what it- yeah. Any more questions? If not, we could adjourn the public portion of our meeting and move to the regular, we could call to order the regular meeting and begin with the approval of our minutes from the June 27, 2024 meeting that were not in the package they sent us, but are at the back of the package for everyone to read. If you want to look that over.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of the June meeting.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. All those in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? And the motion carried. Thank you. Our other item before the board is to approve or deny the BOA 01-2025, the 0 setback from the required 5-foot rear property line, is it really the side, of 9th Street in order to build a shop and leave 6 feet from the house to the shop. Does anyone want to make a motion? We need a motion on the floor in order to make discussion.
3-foot setback, possibly.
Make the motion and then let's discuss
A
it.
motion for a 3-foot setback.
You want to second the motion so we can discuss
I'll
it?
second the motion.
Okay, now we can have discussion about that. So, does anyone have anything they want to say? I'd like to point out that that's what we did last time for this very same thing, and I think we don't want to set a precedence other than than that
So
for
you're talking on
safety
the setback,
purposes.
not from the alley side, but from the apartment side,
Right,
correct?
from the, yeah, from the
Yes.
long side of the,
Correct.
The alley side, they'll stay at the 5 feet that they're currently at.
Okay.
You'll still be able to get a 16-foot garage door if you can do one garage door.
Yeah, he wants to do 2 doors, and I've been going round and round for months over this, so here we are trying to get the variance.
just fire safety. Is just where we're at on that, I think, in reality.
Exactly.
So the motion on our floor then, if everyone is looking at that, is not granting the 5,
But
but
granting-
granting a 3. So you can still get a bigger building than what you would get otherwise. So is there any other discussion? If not, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? Aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, motion carried. And though we can have call to the public again if we need to. If not, we'll have a motion to adjourn at 4:15.
So moved.
I'll second.
Thank you, everybody. We're adjourned.
And a seconding move to